Yo, what's up guys, Juka here, welcome back to another video guys, and today this is how I made $282 today, day trading the Nasdaq today, and today was a crazy day, and yeah, I could have made a little bit more, and I'll tell you why. I closed the position a little bit early, but today was also a super low risk day, and let's go first of all through the bias of the day and through everything that you guys need to know. So first of all, on 4 hour, we have all these 4 hour highs, 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 low resistance high time frame liquidity, but also on the 1 hour, we have this 1 hour high, we have London session highs, we have these Asian session highs. So my bias was pretty much for the day was like sweep down of liquidity and then we move higher. That was pretty much it. Let's go to ES. And I think it was pretty much similar on ES, exactly. We have these 1 hour highs, these London session highs, these Asian session highs, and then pretty much we have these relative equal highs, which were really strong drawn liquidity, which I was also aiming for. And that was pretty much it. My bias was bullish all day. What I wanted to see was a lot manipulation down before we move higher. Market opens, we create this bullish SMT, right on market open, price moves lower. We do not sweep out these 1 hour lows on ES, but on NQ. If you go to NQ, we do sweep them out, and we are actually way lower than that. So right there, we've created a super bullish SMT. So I'm going to yes, and I'm looking for an entry. Really, that was pretty much it. And I'm going to 1 minute, and let's see what we have. So we have that bullish SMT, and then I was looking for an entry like right fucking now. And that didn't happen. We move higher, and we hit TP1, which is these 5 minute highs, but we also hit TP2 and all these draws on liquidity. We hit 1 hour highs, these long session highs, and we are filling 1 hour for value gap. So for me, I'm like, okay, we just swept everything that I wanted for it. Not everything, because we have more draws to the upside, but by doing this, and the problem is we did not sweep this in NQ. NQ is going lower, not higher. We sweep out these highs and these highs on ES and not on NQ. We are creating a mega bearish SMT. So in my idea, I'm like, okay, we sweep out long session highs just like yesterday. We are creating a bearish SMT out of it. So price will probably want to move lower from this. So let's look at the leading index, which is NQ. And let's look at the draws on liquidity that we have to the downside. So what do we have to the downside? We have these 4 hour lows stacked up together. We also have this 1 hour. In the 1 hour, we have this 1 hour low, 1 hour low, 1 hour low, boom. For me, what is this? High time frame, low resistance liquidity. What is price going to target? All these draws on liquidity. Why? Low time frame. High time frame, low resistance. It's super low resistance. It's super easy for them to target them. It will not want these 1 hour highs. It will not want these 1 hour highs. Why? Because they were already swept on ES. So it's no longer a valid drawn liquidity, because we have already swept them on ES. That was pretty much it. So from there, I go to NQ, leading index. I go to the 5 minutes, I mark down this 5 minute fair value gap. From there, I'm waiting for a retracement T2, this 5 minute area, and then I'm looking for the entry. So we move out, we move up to fill in this 5 minute fair value gap. We also fill in equilibrium of this 5 minute fair value gap. And then it's pretty simple. I'm looking for 1 minute break of structure, 1 minute inverse fair value gap, or 1 minute 79% extension. Inverse fair value gap, we have it right here. I can mark it down for you. Boom, we have it invalidated. 5 minute break of structure, we have it down here. Boom, we break of structure on this candle, and now we also, of course, fill 79% Fibonacci extension right here on this line. Boom, we get all of those three confirmations, enter on the beach, boom, stop loss above these 1 minute highs that fill fair value gap. Why do I put on these 1 minute highs and not on the start of fair value gap? Because we feel more than equilibrium of fair value gap, and that's something that I had from my experience is if we are feeling, I'm talking a bit quick, if we are feeling equilibrium of a fair value gap, we will probably, we are good to put the stop loss just above it, above the highs of it. We move a little bit lower, I move my stop loss to break even, again being emotional, just because I've been in a losing streak. Then price moves, keeps moving higher to my direction. I move the stop loss back to where it was. price moves again to profit, then moves higher and higher. We are almost getting in my stop loss, but what was happening in what was happening in ES was actually we were moving super high, creating even more bearish SMTs. And not only that, we swept everything that there was to sweep. So 5 minute highs, boom, swept. 5 minute highs right here, boom, swept. Everything that we have here, low time frame, low resistance, boom, swept. We swept everything. There was boom, we swept all the liquidity. What happens next? We create even more bearish SMTs. Why? Because we are down here in ES and then Q. It's these highs right here. So we're creating super bearish SMTs. So for me, not only we created this bearish SMTs, not only we have these 1 hour lows right here, but we also have 5-minute lows down here. So relatively close lows, boom, right here, very close lows right here, boom. We'll probably want to sweep all this liquidity for sure. That was really my mentality. And again, this was super low risk trade. I only risked 180. That's why I was only able to make 283. It was a 1-to-2 risk reward ratio. So yeah, that was pretty much it. I could have made way more money again, but I'll tell you the trade once I explain it. So we enter, we almost get stopped out. Again, crazy day, but what do we do? Create another bearish SMT out of that, which is amazing. Yeah, create another bearish SMT out of that. We move lower because we sweep. It's right here. Boom. Let me adjust. We create another bearish SMT out of that. Boom. Price will probably want to move lower because we already swept everything that we had to sweep. And guess what? Price moves lower. We break structure on this candle. Let me clean this up. Break structure on this candle. Price moves lower. We also invalidate this 1 minute fair value gap, which becomes an inverse fair value gap. We move higher to fill the inverse fair value gap and then move lower and lower and lower and lower. Price hits TP1, which is right here. I did not close any partials right here. I think. No, I closed one contract right here. I only had 2 contracts. I closed one contract right here. Price moves higher, fills in this 1 minute fair value gap right here. Boom. Boom. Then moves lower again to fill in more of these lows, low get swept, low get swept. And I close all my position actually right here. This is where I closed my position. Boom. I could have, because I was a bit emotional, because this is again super close lows and these were a little bit far away. So price could reverse onto it, which did not give me the greatest risk to reward ratio ever. So I could have held them upwards these things. And what I could have done was really just move my stop loss. As long as, if I'm being emotional, in this case, I was much better just moving my stop loss, putting it above this fair value gap, which was what I was doing before I closed everything. Then price moves higher, we are still in this fair value gap, we are safe, and moves lower, and it's I'll take profit. So really there, I should have been able to hold my position better, which I journal about it, and the rest, just a very, very crazy day. It's just SMT on top of SMT on top of SMT, and yeah, just really crazy day, and happy that I'm back to winning days. Of course, not much, but it was super low risk again today. I was not confident in this trade a lot. I wasn't even going to trade after we created that bearish SMT. But yeah, I was confident in my ability. I knew where price would probably want to go. I put low risk on it, and now I have more of a breathing room because now I have more of a buffer to play with. So of course, it's good to have these days, and yeah, hopefully in the next few days we can also capitalize on it. In terms of news, we have news at 3. Not much. Tomorrow we'll have FOMC, so we should be more careful with that. Let's see if tomorrow is a good day. Then on Thursday, that will be a crazy day. Oof, I don't even know if I'll trade on Thursday, but we'll see. Probably not. Oh, probably yes. This is on the market opening. Okay, so this is 15 minutes into market open, so we can wait for news and then trade after that. I was a little bit lost, and then we have Fed shares picks on Friday, which we should be very careful about it. So probably Friday won't be a trading day. But yeah, the rest very good trade. Will I do it again? Sure. Will I put more risk on it? I don't know, because it almost stopped me out and it was getting tough. But yeah, again, like if I was a little bit more lucky and if we validated this one minute high, we would have been stopped out. We got lucky on it, but then I could have also kept my position open for more time. But it is what it is. We are better now. We are more in a breathing room. Of course, not much money considering the last losses, but we are getting there, and we are getting more confident. And today was a good trade after doing so many mistakes the last week, and even this week, yesterday, doing mistakes. Now learning from them and improving on them. Really, this is all about trading. It's learning from mistakes and improving on them, and this is the proof of it. And that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow.